What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today I'm gonna be working on getting as much planted out in the garden as I can. We've got a really nice day for it. It's like misting outside and overcast, so that's a good day to plant, and we've had rain past couple days, so I want to get out here and get as much stuff planted right now for our warm season crops. But let me show y'all something I was working on yesterday. Oh, but probably should peep on the tulips. They're kind of going out. We had a lot of wind come through, so they're on their way out, but man, they were nice. Garlic's doing great. Little garlic update. I've been flipping beds, but this right here, I got a small crater in the middle of my garden right now. This is a large hole. It's a full-size shovel. That was a beast. Took me like 3 hours to dig that out yesterday. But I cut it down last year, and then it grew back, kind of like these are. Crazy, all these little ones. There's another little one right there. Yeah, this is pretty much what I started with there. And it was just in the middle of the garden, so it needed to go. I didn't dig it up last year, but little garden tour update. Needed to get in here and do some weeding, but here is bush beans, and then on this side is hacker eye turnips. Didn't get a great germ on those, but we planted them pretty early. So look at those. So those are actually pretty close to being ready. This kale right here is still doing all right, but as you can see, some of it's trying to bolt, but we still got some plants that are fine and that we're picking for market. Y'all, the wallberries, no. I have like a couple. I gotta weed in here too. We've been very busy. This is a type of romaine lettuce. A kale. Some more bok choy, some radishes down there, broccolini at the end. This is a mesclun. This was like a mesclun salad mix, but it's as you can see, bolting out. I'm thinking about letting it bolt and get some of the seed. This stuff was really good right here. This is like a Spanish, a mustard green. It's a little spicy. Onions. As you can see, everything's coming back to life. Got some kale. These are little kale plants. Some more green beans, yellow squash down there. Some of these collard greens hanging out from last season. I've got those Yukon Gold potatoes here. Got some onions in this row. And then today, I've got some flowers going down in these two beds. So hopefully gonna get those flowers planted. And I want to get that crater out of the middle of the garden over there. Look at that Georgia red clay. Get that out of the garden and sort me out some beds right here behind me. And try to get some tomatoes in the ground. So that's the goal for today. So let's go. All right, so now that I got that pretty good and well raked out, I'm gonna get the hoe and start defining new beds based off of this first row of tomatoes right here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just go off of this tomato line right there and just start working this direction with more rows. All right, guys, I'm about to rake in some granular fertilizer. And then these are going to be ready to plant. I did one more, but I wasn't going to do the whole bed for fear of just utter too much enjoyment on the viewer's behalf. It can get a little monotonous, maybe a little boring to just watch somebody swing a hoe all day, you know what I'm saying? Or not. I'm also going to be top dressing this with some compost, so which is all right. I'm just going to power through it. Like I said, it's a good day to plant on a rainy, drizzly day like this, so we're going to go for it. All right, y'all, welcome to the greenhouse. As you can see, I've got some, seriously, this thing's about as long as my arm, tomato plant. These got to go out. Got some more down here. Some more here. This is all okra. More tomatoes, okra. This is a whole nother tray of tomatoes right here. These are little ones. Got to up-pot those soon. And these are cucumbers. Still a little cool at night to put the cucumbers out, so we're just keeping them in the greenhouse for now. All right, I'm gonna load up some of these. Okay, so I've got these in these peat pots, which I would not really recommend using for up-potting tomatoes. You have to keep them extremely wet, and they tend to just wick all the moisture out of the plant. So we've set them in trays so that we can just fill the tray with water, so they're sitting in water. But we just had them left over, so I used them. But I wouldn't recommend these peat pots. Let's see. See, we got them sitting in water. All right, let's take these out to the field. I'm gonna start with 2 trays for now. Okay, guys, I'm gonna start laying these out. Need to kind of sort them. I've got a couple different varieties. This is like a Cherry Roma I saved seed from last year, so I'm gonna set it off to the side because those might not go in this row. I'm gonna pluck the bottom leaves off of these because I'm gonna bury them as deep as I can get them. This is a new girl, which it looks like I have a bunch of those, so I'm gonna start with that. A lot of people have probably heard of like an early girl. This is, I think, just an improved variety. So we'll set it there. This variety right here is Moskovich. It's like a Russian developed, and it's supposed to be pretty like cool tolerant. So the New Girl and the Moskovich are pretty cool tolerant tomato varieties. I wanted to get them out soonest. Show you guys what I got going here. Okay, so this will be one row of the New Girls all the way down, and then this is the Moskovich, which I'll probably I'll space these out a little more. And I think I have some more of those in the greenhouse, so I'm gonna try to make a whole row of those. And then whatever I don't have, if I don't finish the whole row, I've got that other Cherry Roma that I've got a couple. I'll probably put those on the end of that row, or whatever row that I don't fill up. All right, let's go see if we got some more of those MKs. House. Let's see. That's not labeled. I don't know what that is. MK. Nice. That's a nice healthy plant. Another MK. Okay, cool. I think this is where the other ones are at. MK. I'm giving these a little more room than I did last year. I felt like they were a little overcrowded last year, so I'm doing about 24 inches spacing. MK, nice healthy plant. That's another one. Yeah, so I planted these probably at the beginning of ending of February. I don't remember. I would have to look back. And maybe even in one of the videos. I don't remember that either. Let's see. That's another MK. It's a little double. We'll see what it does. Sometimes I like to let those grow up. Let's see. We got another one. Oh, cool. So I'll just spread those first ones out, and then it looks like only got a little bit more to go. This looks like another one. Yep. Okay, so I'll line that one up here, so I'm lined up with the other rows, and then I'll start coming back and I'll space these out so I fill this row with the Moskovich. Bet I can probably get some from down here. I pull these paper pots, these peat pots off. Or break the bottom out, something. Alright guys, so I got the first row of tomatoes planted, so I'm going to go ahead and put up the trellising to show you guys how I do that. And then probably that's going to be it for this episode, because it's just going to be a lot of me doing the same stuff. So I want to go ahead and finish out one row, and then that way y'all see what it's all about, and I can keep on working and y'all don't got to watch me do this over and over again. So I use a 6-foot T-post. I think it's a 6-foot T-post. You could use longer or shorter depending on what you're growing. I'm just going to line it up with that one right there in that row, and then try to center it up on those tomatoes. There's lots of videos on these on YouTube. I just found one. I think Lazy Dog Farmer. But you need, I think this is an 1 3/4 PVC connects. So that's like a T. You'll go to the plumbing department. But what it does is it fits the conduit, which this is in the electrical department at Home Depot or Lowe's. Essentially it slides through here on top of the trellises, or on top of the T-post, and then the conduit, you can also get these connectors over in the electrical department, and they're couplings, I think called, yeah. So you'll connect your EMT for the length of your row. So this is a 40-foot row. It needs 4 10-foot sticks of conduit, and this is 3/4 inch. All right, y'all. So I've got the conduit up, the elbows, everything's all muddy and filthy right now. I've got the tomatoes planted. So just trying to show you all this. New trellis up. Tomatoes in. Buried up to the second leaves. Those leaves will probably come off. They've been needing to get out and get planted. But the lower yellow leaves, it's just running out of nutrients in those little peat pots. So perfect timing to get them in the ground. Hopefully we don't get a late frost. But we grow for market, so we got to try to get some stuff in the ground earlier than maybe you might at your home garden. But that's why I have a whole nother tray of tomatoes in the greenhouse in case anything were to happen with these. Hopefully not. Then we'll be all right. I'll be able to bounce back pretty quickly from that and put more tomatoes in the ground. So, all right, y'all. Well, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you guys tuning into this episode. And I'm just going to stick it out here in the misty rain today and keep on planting. Peace.